What if I told you that I had created a product that used special RGB strobing patterns to create the illusion of movement in art and other colored textured patterns? Well, I have created this. My name's Nick, this is the Colorizer. You watch this short video explaining exactly what this does, and then I'll walk you through how I went from creating this to pursuing a degree in clinical neuropsychology. Enjoyed that video. My name's Nick. The company is called Colorimetry, and I'd like to now walk you through how I went from that to pursuing a graduate degree in clinical psychology. So my first 2 years of college were at Mississippi State. I was extremely interested in psychology, human consciousness, how, why, what we do, helping people, but I was not mature enough to spend the next 10 years in grad school. I ended up dropping out, taking a few gap years to learn about myself, and that ended up taking the form of going to a lot of music festivals. I fell in love with the music and the art and the culture and the community, and I wanted to be a part of that. I wanted to contribute to it. I met a guy through this process named Miles, and while we were traveling one summer, we bought some coloring books to entertain ourselves. At Bonnaroo, which is a festival here in Tennessee, he was coloring, and he put an LED light to his book to light it up, and it moved in an extremely interesting way because this was a nice LED light with unique strobing patterns that was nicer than a Walmart LED strip. After showing me this, and we showed some of our friends this, and they thought it was as cool as we did, and then we continued to show more strangers this, we realized that this was something that was worth developing. So we spent the next 2 years doing so. That taught me more about myself than I could have ever learned through almost any other process. I learned that I could spend years working on something if I really wanted to. I learned that I could learn skills like Photoshop and artist outreach and how to print a coloring book and others that I would have never thought that I could come up with or create myself. I realized that I could focus and that I had dedication and work ethic as long as it was something that I really cared about. So we went on tour with this product after we created it, and it went okay, but I realized that I was not a salesman. I don't like selling things. I don't like moving products. I want to help people, and I want to genuinely add value to their life in a way that they do not have to feel like they are being sold to. So I ended up deciding that I was going to go back to school for psychology because now that I had done all this, I realized that I did have the work ethic and I did have the time. And so I am back at MTSU. I intend to pursue a graduate degree in clinical neuropsychology. I hope that I meet some of you along the way. Thank you for watching.